Good afternoon, down at the allotment. It's Friday afternoon. Had one of those mornings this morning where everything seemed to be a challenge and really frustrating. So Richard said, well, take some time out and do something else. So I've come down here just to do a few things at the allotment. I can pick up on work things over the weekend. Sorry about the glasses, by the way, but even though it's really overcast, um, even though it's very green behind me, I think, but it's really overcast. But it's still quite bright, and I don't know if my eyes are just super sensitive to light or not, but if I didn't have my glasses on at the moment, I'd just be squinting and I'd look even odder than I might do at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to take the scaffold netting off the onions today. What reason? I'd just like to sort of open them up. Almost we use the scaffold netting somewhere else. The scaffold netting doesn't need to be on there at the moment. It was only on there to stop foxes trampling all over, though as some of you may have seen, a fox did get into the netting. Anyway, that's in previous videos. And two, to stop the birds pecking at the onion sets while they actually set themselves in, which they have done. There's a plane going overhead now. So I'm going to take the scaffold netting off and then give everything a weed and then a feed. So these are the two beds that I'm going to take the netting off, and I'm going to give everything a good weed. I think you may be able to see in here there is some mare's tail in there, and there's a few other weeds. There's something over here which has really taken hold. One of the other plot holders does actually know what that is, but I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going to take the netting off now and just let everything run. Okay, so here we have the bed of red onions. As you can see, there's red at the base here. We do have a line of white onions along here, and then from here along here is some garlic that we were given, because we have more white onions than red. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but there is a flower forming. So I'm going to nip that out. I think it's the only one I can see at the moment. As you can see, things do need a bit of weeding. We come over to the white onions. These need a lot less weeding, though there is some mare's tail. Where is it? I can't see it on the camera, but it's there, and I think there. So that needs to come out, and that's going to go into the hot bin composter, because that should compost all of those. That's both beds weeded. One thing that onions do not like, or the allium family do not like, is being crowded. Now, another reason for taking the netting off is so that the wind can get to the onions, because I understand that a bit of wind rock is good for them. You can see that these are, at least the green on these is much larger here than the ones on the white. These are the white here, these are the red. The green growth is much stronger on the red than the white. These are all white, and apart from those, a few over here and here, again they look quite weak. However, I've just remembered some of them, like these here, were planted in gaps, so that is going to be a reason why they're smaller, because they were only planted maybe about a month, 6 weeks ago. So the rest have overwintered, but this is the one where the fox got in, trampled everything down, broke most of the growing stems off at the ground because it was frozen, and then the fox exited through this end here. So we'll see how they do. Some of them are beginning to bulb up. If we look at this one here, if we go in on that, that's beginning to bulb up. The others, I think it's a matter of wait and see. Okay, so now I'm going to put some chicken pellets on, and we're due rain this evening, so I won't water the chicken pellets in, but if it doesn't rain this evening, I will water tomorrow morning. Well, just having a sit down now. I have done the onions. I've also trimmed the bottom plot. I've trimmed the top plot here as well, so that's looking good. On the top plot, it's always a bit more difficult because you have to put your fingers into the grass first to make sure that there's no slow worms or frogs, because there's lots on this plot, and we don't want to cut those in half, obviously. So it's been its first big strim of the year, second big strim of the year actually, but now it's at a level where we can actually keep it down, so that's good. So just sitting down for a few minutes, I am going to show you what's in front of me, which is some Uchiki Kuri and some Crown Prince pumpkin that we sowed, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, something like that, maybe 3 weeks ago. I'll have a look and I'll put it up. But they have grown enormously. I don't mean that they're big plants. I mean that they're just huge. They're just getting their first set of leaves now, true set of leaves. And the Uchiki in particular are enormous. Okay, let me just switch this round and then I'll show you. And these here are the Uchiki and the Crown Prince. So we've got 2 rows here of Uchiki and 2 rows there of Crown Prince. As you can see, they're getting their true leaves, but they're enormous. I mean, that's 6 inches, that one. And I've got no idea why they're like that. They are save seed. They're our own hand-pollinated Uchiki Kuri and hand-pollinated Crown Prince. So I don't know. I don't know why they're so enormous. We shall just wait and see what they do. These are going to be climbers, and these are going to be trailer ramblers. So, sorry, the Crown Prince will be the trailer ramblers. The Uchiki will be climbers, or at least we're going to put a frame up for them to climb, and we'll see how they do. Anyway, there we are. It's my strimmer there where I've been strimming, so it's just drying out at the moment. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, and if you know why these have got so big, be interesting to know. Bye.